Hello. As all you know, cloudrun is a serverless product. And how we can save money with cloudrun? Because mostly it's going to be always the same price. As you can see when you see the pricing consideration, there are few things that we can do because reading the documentation, the maximum that is telling to us is that we can use committed use discount. And as you maybe know, that means that, for example, I tell to Google that I'm going to use cloudrun in one capacity for 1 or 3 years, and they're going to make to me a discount. But we can save money in cloudrun. And to show that, here is an example. We have been doing changes in one cloudrun that we have to show to you how, doing different things, we can save a lot of money. As you can see in this blue line, this is compute engine. And you can tell to me, okay, what is that? We are talking about cloudrun. Why you are talking here about compute engine? You will see what is that. In the second number here, we have Cloud SQL. And then in the third number is Cloud Storage. Where is cloudrun here? Cloudrun, as you can see, is this little one that we have here and appear now and appear these days. What happened here? We had a database that it was connected to cloudrun and it was using cloudrun VPC serverless that is using a compute engine, this blue part. As you can see, those disappear this day, and this is the day when Google Cloud removed all the cloudrun VPC serverless that we had. So at this point, there is no communication with VPC serverless. And as you can see, then we are saving all this block. But then, if I am not using VPC serverless to communicate my Cloud SQL with cloudrun, what am I using? I am using a direct egress. And this direct egress, what is doing is increasing the amount of money that I am spending in this cloudrun. You can compare here, but is reducing to zero the amount of money that I was using with my compute engine. So before I had more or less $1.95, almost $2 per day, per day. And now what I have after that is less than €1. So we have saved more or less 50% of all the expenses. Wow. So then we can save money. And even here, I did that. What I did here is I said, okay, we are going to use the CPU allocation, but we are going to put here always. What does mean? When we have cloudrun, we can say, I want to have this CPU always up and running in my machine, or I don't want to have this CPU up and running always in my machine. And what is the difference? There are differences, for example, when we start a new thread, because imagine that we have a service, and in this service we need more capability and we need to start a new instance of this container or a new one. This call start is going to take more time if we have this, in this case, a non-CPU always allocated in our cloudrun. Because our CPU is going to be consumed in 3 moments when we have the non-allocated. When we start the container, when we kill the container, and while we are using the container. In this case, it's always going to be there, but it's going to be always there, plus you are going to pay always for that. This is the difference. In the same consumption for 4 days, where this is the cloudrun with the CPU always allocated, and this is the same consumption when the CPU is only pay for the moments that you need. With this graph, what I want to show you is that you have always many tricks and many things that you can do to save money in cloudrun. I hope that you enjoy and see you next time.
Do you think your project infrastructure is well set and maintained? We know for sure there is always room for improvement. If you are uncertain where to begin, let's first do an audit of what you already have. We will review your setup from every angle: performance, cost, security, high availability, automation, and provide you with a detailed roadmap of which direction your infrastructure should go, generate concrete tasks for you to implement, or even take on your infra entirely, if you let us, of course.